Let's go live. We live. Yo, what's going on, everyone? Charlie checking in, coming at you live this Friday night. I'm going and try to tweet this uh my live out. Yep. On my new iPhone 12. How about that? Ooh, I can hear myself. God, I hate the way I sound. Let's go ahead and post it my Twitter. Everyone check my Twitter out here. Mr. Charles M. Chill. Mr. Charles M. Chill got me a new phone, so I went ahead and made me a new Twitter. And yeah, let's go ahead and share this to Facebook too. Make sure I show my love to all my face peeps. And then get on here and say what's up to you guys. Quit staring at my phone. Okay. Doop 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 doop. Yep. All right. For friends and family. Yo, what is up, everybody? Charlie checking in. 7 people watching. Good, man. Oh man, I didn't want to come live here, guys. So sad. Well, I guess I did want to come live. Oh my God, that sounds kind of weird. I did want to go live with you all and hang out and stuff, but it's kind of under sadder circumstances today. You know, we got a couple of people in the hospital right now, you know, friends and family. And kind of thinking about them all, man. First off, man, let's go ahead and do roll call, man. Carrie LaMarche. LaMarche, is that it? Is that how it go? Lamar. Hey, how you doing? Sorry, however that Suarev, guys, you guys are giving it to me this evening. Suarev Sharma, what is up, man? How I'm doing all right tonight. Kind of hanging out. Just it snowed today, so kind of been a weird day. You know, nice and cold. I really enjoyed it. Had to work, but it didn't, you know, snow too bad, so I was able to get to and from work. And yeah, payday. So time runs out in the house. What's up, man? Heather Giemeyer and Rebecca Spatling. Hey, Rebecca, how are y'all guys doing tonight? Hoping that our sister, actually, yeah, okay, waiting for my sister Dawn to join in tonight. She is in the hospital, guys. Oh man, she's down with pneumonia related complications, I guess, as it were. And you know, this is the wrong time to be coming down with anything, you know, breathing related. Corey Phillips in the house. What's up, brother? Thank you so much for joining us tonight, swinging that wrench. We got another person that's also actually in the hospital right now with COVID pneumonia right now, guys. Actually, they called it COVID pneumonia. That's like Stallone pneumonia. It's Stallonia, you know, gonna knock you the hell out. And I don't mean to be to laugh about it, you know, make jokes, because one of our friends and fellow mods, Kim Carpenter, actually is in the hospital right now, dealing with COVID related issues. And you know, Kim, if you're watching, or Eileen, if you're watching, we love you guys. And Erica, struggling to reach out to you guys. She doesn't really know what to say or what to do to help you guys, you know. But if there's anything that you all need, you know, reach out to us, let us know, you know. And we are just a phone call away, and we're just a short drive away as well, you know. So everybody, you know, show some love for our friend Kim, right there. And also you know, our sister Dawn, man. Actually, Dawn is in the hospital right now with pneumonia. You know, they're not saying that it's COVID related, you know, but still, it's like, you know, it's almost like the you know, the opening note to the death. Well, I don't even want to say that shit. Don't even talk like that. Don Vito in the house. What's up, brother? Guys, I had to get me a Venom. Had to get a Venom up in him, because man, I wasn't gonna go live tonight. I busted my ass all week. Got 8 hours in of overtime. I was gonna say 10, but I'll be honest. I got 8 hours in of overtime. No, okay, no, I got 6 hours. I put in some overtime this week, man. Really kicked it up a freaking notch, guys. Like, I was put in a position, you know, at the beginning of the week, you know, starting out where I was at, you know, first few weeks, just kind of like training and, you know, getting my, you know, my wheels underneath and kind of learning what's going on and what's where and who is what and where, you know. And so I mean, I was just kind of coasting first, few weeks, 2, 3 weeks. I was like, yeah, this is all right, And then this week, was leading up to my, full month of being here, guys, at my job. They put me down on the big floor, guys, down there where the big boys play. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, for a moment, man, it's like everything that I had learned over the last 3 weeks, it just kind of just like evaporated, And man, I really do just kind of for a moment there, man. I didn't think I was gonna pull it out, man, but I did, bro, and I actually stepped up, man, and really grew this week. Really showed the right people, and the right things, I guess, and yeah, I'm feeling really comfortable with where I'm at, and how well I'm learning, how fast I'm learning. Feels like I'm teaching people out there that have been there longer than me, teaching them a thing or two. I'm not trying to brag, the meek shall inherit the earth, I guess, as it was. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and troll back up here a little bit. Give some shout outs, man. I stopped right here at Corey Phillips. Like I said, thank you for swinging them things, brother. Lone Wolf is in the house, right there. And I realized, man, like we're always doing like the wolf pack right here, but I realized we're doing it wrong, man. I was watching and I love it too, man. Oh man, all right, I'm gonna get back to it, man, because like I'm just all of a sudden I'm starting to talk again. Lone Wolf, KC1, Lorraine Davidson, Little Baby fan base, Donald Marshall, Lorraine and Donald, man, and Rebecca. I remember y'all are some of my Facebook friends. I love you guys. Bobo in the house. What is up, Bobo? Like I said, I got both of those King Bonds, man. I'm rocking with. Erica does not like him, dude. Like he is straight gangster with it, man. But that's why I like it. So Christopher 9999 in the house. Matt Thrasher, what is up? This is another one of my Facebook friends. Thank you for joining in. And Fat Buster Samurai, yo, what's brother? What's up, man? Got to come around your way and see you guys sometime soon. See what's happening or something. We're trying to think about what to do this weekend. We don't really know exactly what. Oh shit, that's my. Okay, that's that light. I just turned it on for the first time in forever, and it sounds like it's about to go out. But anyway, we're trying to think of something to do this weekend. We're not really sure what's open. The weather's kind of shit, yeah. So I think Mount Airy. I want to go back to Mount Airy and have myself a pork chop sandwich, but I'm not sure how things are out there right now. Lorraine Davidson, you already got your shout out. Christopher Day, you got your shout out. Dave C. Tan May. What? Oh, wait, wrong Tan May. Funny. Dominic Connolly, what is up? Trippin' Shumi in the house. Thank you for joining me, Trippin'. Ooh, how you like that? Josh Glendinig in the house. What is up, brother? Another Facebook friend in the house. Franco Avila, what is up? Jordan Yon, Ricky Britton, Mike McDonough, Trippin' Shroomy, Tan May, a fake Tan May. We got a fake Tan May in the house. How about that? Love it. Nicole B. Hey, I know I recognize that face, Nicole, from Facebook. Not from America. Rap Courts, what is up? Says am I the only one that realizes how much Charlie says, man, you should look up all the damn videos on YouTube, man. Damn, man. You'll find a bunch of them of me saying just that. Probably there's probably like a compilation of all the man dams and damn mans and this, that, and the thirds and shit, and just the dams or whatever you want. You know what I mean? That I've actually filled airspace with. But I mean, it's a good go-to word, I guess. Everybody has their own. Phil, Uncle Phil, what is up, brother? Thank you so much, man. Says says smoke some Pine Sol OG right now for you, my guy. Hope all is well. Thanks for inspiration to help keep going hard. Hey, man, definitely, bro. Life will go as hard as you're willing to go. That sounds kind of weird because life can be as hard as you make it or something like that. But the grind is all on you, bro. I straight up, guys. Back in August, I was able to get out on COVID related issues, I guess, you know. But man, I straight walked, you know, on these motherfuckers where I was working, dude. Like I'd been there a year and a half, and let me get my wolf pack, my wolfie picture in there. But I had been working there about a year and a half, you know, and not about a year and a half, over a year and a half, you know, and I was just, you know, just dealing with the same shit, you know, and going nowhere, you know, for shit fucking pay, dude. Just like being treated like shit. No health insurance, no 401k, you know what I mean? No even damn chances or, you know, aspirations for, you know, getting ahead here in the future, you know, bonuses, raises, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Stock shares, forget about all that crap, you know what I mean? There was none of that in my future, you know, a year, you know, 6 months ago, you know, I walked away in August, you know, and I was willing to walk, I was about to walk right into another situation as well with this temp service shit, you know, and I mean, you know, like I guess it takes a little bit of luck, but it also takes a, you know, a lot of you going out there and damn making it, bro. Because if you don't go out there and try, bro, you're just gonna be sit up on the couch, some relative's house, you know, watching TV and stressing every time, you know, your sister's boyfriend come home. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, Bob's still out here on the couch. Can't watch my fucking football game. I guess I'll go to my fucking room. Shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Just hostile living situations, you know what I mean? And I don't know, man. You know, it's just like to think about myself. You know, I always try to, you know, think about things. You know how I would, you know, react and you know what I would see in my life. You know, if I were in, you know, certain situations and shit. You know, and man, you know, I don't know. Like it, like you know, thing happiness was not there. You know, in August. You know, and like looking for work. You know what I mean, and actually putting in the work for it, you know, and actually being turned away from a couple of different places, you know what I mean? Like you know, it was rough. It was demoralizing, kind of, you know what I mean? And Dr. Pepper in the house. Dr. Pepper, what is up? Must drink about 15 Dr. Peppers. I gotta pay. Don't you know that this is actually made by Dr. Pepper? Hold on. Yeah, check it out. Any of you guys that are like Venom, I'm basically drinking a damn Dr. Pepper. Venom, Black Mama, Eye Design, and Fang Design are trademark of Dr. Pepper / 7 Up in your cup. Yep. Consume responsibly. I gotta tell you, man, sometimes these things, man, they make me feel like I'm drinking, but without like the dizzy fuck you is really inhibited. Ah, the bubbly. That's getting loud. Do you guys hear that? Okay, I haven't. Ah! The Babcock building is gonna bite back. I actually got that from the Cooper building, the maximum security mental ward in Columbia, where me and Erica first had our first kiss. Yeah, me and Erica. Oh man, I'll never forget that video, Erica. Erica's first video that she did. Who remembers that? When she was damn and Fats. She was actually in the bathroom. Did a video in the bathroom, you know. Yeah, okay, finally you all know that me and Charlie are together, and okay, yeah, that's fine, you know. Yada 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 yada. And when we had our first kiss, right there in the abandoned mental asylum, and I was just like, oh man, that shit made me laugh so much. But it was really cute, and it's a good story, you know, like wasn't one of those just you know typical bullshits you know at the movies well you know at the end of Titanic after Rose found her true love or whatever however the hell that movie ended. I can't remember. Dawn. No, that's not Dawn, is it? Is this my sister Dawn in the house? Oh, yeah. Is in the hospital. Dawn! What the hell, man? That's not good, man. You know? It made me feel bad, like it made me feel guilty. You know, how long have you been in the hospital? Everybody, dad's firstborn. I'm not the firstborn. I may be the first Charlie, but I ain't his firstborn. Dad's firstborn, Miss Dawn Mosley, is in the house right here. Live from the hospital, guys. Oh man. And I got a phone right here. Maybe I can possibly call you up or something like that and put you on speakerphone if you wanna talk on live stream for everybody here, Dawn. Since last, oh yeah, well, like, oh my God, like that's so inconsiderate of me, guys. Like Dawn's laying in the hospital, she can't breathe, and I'm like, well, if you want to talk, if you want to call me on the phone and talk for an hour about it. Oh man, that's so horrible. I'm so sorry. Yeah, she says I'm good. I hope you. Oh, she says call me if you want to. All right. Well, you know what? I got to use the restroom real quick because yeah, these things. Yeah. And also I've got something wrong with my bladder. I think I'm gonna have to go to the hospital and get put under like a puppy so they can pop a hose up my butt, pop my bum and check for polyps, And I think that I the discomfort and just thinking about it is just like kind of creepy and scary and stuff, but I'd rather find out sooner than later. And I have a problem with my urination and stuff. I don't know if any of you guys would like to hear that or not, or if y'all have it. That's a normal kind of conversation or stuff amongst your age group or whatever. But I'm going on 40 almost, man. Look at my gray hair. I got the gray. I got the hair. I'm trying to grow the hair back, guys. Take a look, man. You can see it's like very. It's all thin right here and shit. It's all gray as a motherfucker. A lot of you guys haven't seen my natural hair in a long, long, long damn time. I've either had it green or blonde or et cetera, or I've had it shaved completely. And here it is. Right. Oh, somebody. Yep. Don't worry about them, Don. Don, hi, don't worry about them, sweetie. Let's see. Well, Dad did pass that down on to us. He said that whenever he was damn, that age that he was, what did he say? By the time he was 13, he was fully gray. So, oh well, Stanley. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate that, man. Check it out. We'll give the Santa a spin here for you. Woo! He got all tangled up. I was actually at a friend's house earlier, and his mom collects Santas too, and she had this really neat Santa collection. It was quite interesting, like the different kinds of Santas. She had like this really kind of old Santa with his hat off, and he was bald, and he was like painting a toy, like ceramic type deal. Um, she had like this fat, chubby, like totem Santa type deal. Then she had like the really long, thin Santa, almost like Nightmare Before Christmas meets Nutcracker slash Van Gogh or something. And yeah, Don says I'll collect snowmen. Aw, isn't that something? So Dawn, anyway, say she'll be 42. Anyway, we'll get to that in a minute because that's kind of an interesting deal. But guys, we're gonna get Dawn on the phone in just 1 second. As soon as I take me another sip off of this and go relieve myself. And yeah, all right, be right back. Okay. I'm gonna pee on the porcelain so y'all don't hear it go in. I'm good like that. I'm a silent assassin, even in the bathroom. I'm like Sam Fisher. Oops! I forgot. Okay, then. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get to this. You know what, Dawn? I'm gonna need you, sis, to private message me your telephone number. Telephone number or whatever. And this is my new phone too. So I got the new iPhone 12, guys. It's not the iPhone Pro, so you don't see that nifty little extra camera. That does help out a little bit, but apparently, according to specs and according to paper, is not that much different. But it is a little different enough that perhaps I might want the iPhone Pro. So got me a credit check. Passed my credit check. Woo! Working on my credit as long as I keep these phones paid for. And yeah, got me a neat, nifty little new vlogging machine. We're gonna see how the iPhone 12 vlogs with. We're gonna go ahead and figure out something tomorrow. I was thinking about maybe going south of the border. Nah, for real though. I was thinking about going to south of the border, Dillon, South Carolina. They've actually got it retrofitted to look like a Mexican city, a Mexican town. They got like a Mexican hotel. They've got like Mexican themed restaurant. Then they've also got like the world's largest indoor alligator slash crocodile deal. I don't know. We're thinking on something to do tomorrow, something that I can point my camera at. Be like, hey, how you doing? Charlie checking in here. Wolfpack, woo! Oh yeah. So anyway, the Wolfpack. Right before I called on, the Wolfpack guys. I was watching this thing on WWE Network, man. The Wolfpack logo, yeah, their symbol, man. X-Pac actually took it from some Turkish mafia guys at this at a bar one night or whatever, and X-Pac saw them that they were doing this. So I've been doing it wrong the whole time, man. It's actually like that. We gotta do the wolfie. We gotta do the Turkish wolf, is what it is. Mwah! Just like that. And also, man, it was so cool because I was watching it. I was watching the Click. I love it, man. I really like the WWE documentaries, man, big time. And guys, how many of y'all knew about the BSK? The BSK. So back in the day, before NWO, like the Click would hold it down in WWF to the point, where like they claimed that they were ostracized and, nobody wanted to come in their locker room. So as a joke, they would do Click only locker rooms. Well, so we're all in love with the Click and NWO. We're not focused on the other wrestlers. They got the shaft, during the whole NWO time and shit. And I'm sorry, Don. I'm going to call you right now. But yeah, man, Yokozuna, Rikishi, Godfather, Undertaker, we're all part of the BSK called the Bone Street Crew. And it was pretty much guys that hung out that weren't, part of the Click, that felt like they were just on the outs, just jobbing for these guys. They just played bones together, dominoes. And eventually, they decided to fight back. Like, fuck you, y'all got y'all's shit, we got our shit too. And they said that like there started factions within the locker rooms were actually being born, dude. And it was really cool, really interesting, dude. I thought about it. I was like, wow, you know what I mean? Damn, we all got our eyes on the big guys, the glitz and the glamour, NWO, the Click, but we weren't very savvy to the stories underneath, you know what I mean? Like yeah, it was super cool. Like I don't know. So, anyways, here we go. Give me a minute to get back there. Okay, 8:23. It's 8:26 now. Okay. Thank you, Lorraine. Okay, let's see here. Okay, all right, you ready? All right, guys. All right, we are calling Dawn. Miss Dawn Green. Nah, Dawn Mosley. Mosley, 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 Mosley. Life is but a dawn.
Hello.
Hey, sis.
How are you?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
I'm great.
Oh, man. Except you're in the hospital. The hell?
It's all good.
Can everybody hear her? So when did you get put in the hospital? When did you go?
I got rushed about 5 o'clock by my doctor yesterday by ambulance.
By your doctor. So you have pneumonia. That's like what? That's like liquid in your lungs, right?
No, it's just my asthma. No pneumonia. No.
Oh, that's right. My friend Kim has pneumonia. Holy crap! Yeah. So your asthma.
Yeah, it's my asthma. I got. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's so good. I'm going home tomorrow though.
Yay! Oh. I don't even know what to say, man. This is just like, damn, like it's the worst, bro. Like we ain't getting any younger and shit, and at this time where everything just seems so uncertain, you know what I mean? It's like I hate it. It seems like, I don't know, just like things are bad for everybody out there except for me right now, and I just, I feel for you, It's like, damn.
Hey, things aren't bad for me. I'm just sick.
Right. Well, I mean, it's something. It's all fucking. Damn it, Yeah. So like, you're not staying where you were, right? You've moved on, right?
I'm north of that. I'm way north of that.
Yeah. Way north, huh? So that's like, what's above Alabama?
I'm about 2 hours from Georgia.
Oh, really? So closer my way.
Yeah.
So like, how far from me then?
Oh, really, I have to Google it.
We'll have to Google that, huh? Yeah.
Probably about 4.5 hour drive.
4.5?
Yeah.
That's not bad. We normally drive like 2.5, 3 hours going to check out these these places wherever these explorations and shit. Dylan, with the place we're talking about tomorrow, it's almost 3 hours. So shit.
I live up in the mountains of Alabama.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got my own store and shit now. I'm my own boss.
You got your own bar?
I'm my own boss.
Oh, your own boss. Oh, yeah. I thought you done moved up to the mountains and then started slanging shine or something. Oh man, that's So your own boss. What do you? Well, no, I don't want to try and reveal too much about what is what, because as we know, what will happen.
I still do what I do, but I just have my own store.
Oh well, damn it, that's enough for the trolls right there.
I don't care what they got on me, baby. Nice shit.
Well, I mean, they don't got nothing on you. They'll just know where you're at and start fucking harassing you like they did last time. And I don't want to try to reignite no flame war or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I don't give a fuck what nobody does to me. I do my own thing. Fuck them.
Right.
They don't pay my bills. They don't feed me or fuck me. So fuck them.
Right. And you don't go out there and actively post about them and shit. You live your life and you do your own thing. So I mean, it's not like you're causing them any problems or anything, you know,
Right.
aside from right now with this random little side question, you know. And I try to be safe, you know. I try to watch what I do and shit like that, what I say and shit now. You know, I know that I have, you know, kind of, you know, I have been practicing trying to not talk about bad about the family here. You know,
And I'm proud of
the
you.
past month I've done real good, but then like this
I'm very
last,
proud of you.
but you know, last week I did slip up and I said something, you know, about, you
Um,
know, the whole deal with Michael doing the clickbait cheating thing again, you know. But quite honestly, I was thinking about it, you know, it's like, even if me and Michael were still like on good terms, I would probably still fuck with him about something like that. You know, like, come on, man, the fuck, you know, like it's just something that a big brother does to a little brother. You know what I'm saying? They rib on him. You know what I mean? And they try to, you know, try to build, you know, I don't know, try to make him better, try to build him up, try to be like, hey, man, you fucking up. You know what I'm saying? Like, get wise or something, you know. But you know, Michael's not in a position to have that happen to him. You know.
right.
I even damn tagged him in a message on Twitter today. You know, maybe I shouldn't have done it. You know, I just wanted to see how he would react to it or whatever. You know, and
I love you, and that's going to blow up in your face. Just leave it be.
yeah. Well, I mean, I got to be honest with you. Okay, so like, you know, where I work, this supervisor guy that I had, you know, the supervisor of mine looks so much like Michael, bro.
Yeah, I know that.
He looks so much like him right here in the face. You know, he's not as big, you know what I mean? But right here in the face, dude, like if Michael had like a gray beard, kind of, you know, it'd be fucking Michael, dude. And I can't help it, man. But like, there's like, I've been thinking about him a lot more. Oh, it hurts. I've been thinking about him a lot more here lately, and I can't, like, just because, like, every time I see this dude, like, I just fucking see my brother, you know?
You know, they always say you can forgive and forget.
Yeah.
Some people don't move on with that.
Yeah.
You can't be happy.
Everybody processes their shit, you know, their own way, you
You
know?
can't be happy in the future if you're
Yeah.
still living in the past.
But you know, as time goes on and we lose each other and shit, you know, we drift apart and all that crap, you know, like when you lose somebody or something, you realize, you know, the ones that you've been living without and shit. And even the ones that you've been living with, but you haven't been living to the fullest with, you know, you think
Yeah.
about it all, you know. It ain't just Michael, you know. I'm thinking about mom, I'm thinking about Jennifer, Kim, the boys, you know, damn. I don't know. Hell, I'm almost 40, so there's almost like a certain milestone, maybe a little midlife crisis. That it's not a
Well,
crisis, but
shit.
you
I'm
start to
almost
you start to see it
42.
more, you know, like death is an inevitable thing. It's gonna happen for us all, you
I'm
know.
almost 42.
And so it's about what we do with what we have while we're here, which is a very short amount of time. Like, you know, think about how long we're alive. We've been living. We haven't existed in this world for longer than we've been alive. You know, think about it. 1900, what was going on? We weren't here, but the world did.
Well,
It's in the history books, but we weren't here. You know,
it's
and
just
it's going
we
to
can't
continue
imagine
at
that.
when we die. You know, so I mean, you know,
You might not have them in your life, but you'll always have me.
right. And you know, and you know, I appreciate that, I try to figure out. I don't know. I'd like to say I try to figure out ways to get closer and shit, but you know, like we get caught up in doing our own shit and trying to survive and shit, you know. And and you know, and in between trying to survive, working, we want to chill and shit, you know. You know, but still, you know, I feel like I don't reach out as much as I should, you know, as often as I should. Maybe I should have known about you in the hospital yesterday, you know.
Nobody knew. I didn't tell nobody.
Yeah, you didn't. Yeah.
I don't post my life on Facebook.
Right. And that, you know, that's the thing, like I do. So then, like whenever I'm not doing videos or posting, you know, I tend to not want to read messages and shit like that. Oh, I feel bothered. You know, and I'll see a message from Dawn, and I'll message Dawn later or something, and the next thing you know, the message has been, it's been buried or whatever, and then I'm doing something and I'm not thinking about Dawn no more. Dawn, you could have messaged me, and this is just being brutally, bluntly honest. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think we all can relate to that, where we all feel like we can do more, try harder, or whatnot. I don't know. I don't know, man. I just know I've been feeling a lot here lately, like a motherfucker, bro. It's like I'm pregnant or something. Like I'm having like sympathy pains from Bridget or something. Like. Which, by the way, they say that she's having twins. That's like ran in the family.
In the family.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Thank God I can't have no more than motherfuckers.
Who had? I know Lori. Aunt Charlene's daughter, Lori. You talked to Lori, right? She has twins. You still talk to Lori too, don't you?
I don't talk to none of them. They all deleted me on Facebook.
Did what? After we started talking, or what happened?
It was before.
Why? Or should know.
I don't give a shit.
Well, I mean, you know what? Like, I don't want to talk bad, but like, if you ain't doing nothing for them, then fuck you. Is really how they are. And Lori is queen. Ooh, how the fuck you do, queen pose?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Lori is number one, and kiss Lori's ass first, and we'll see about you later. And I hate to say it like that, but it is what it is. Oh, somebody said the twins thing was a prank on Michael. Okay, Tiffany, thank you for that. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the love on Facebook too, Tiffany. I see you out there. So that was a prank then. Never mind. But they do say it's in the family, man. Yeah, Lori had a couple,
Just like that gray hair shit is in the family. Oh
man, I've been having gray hair since I was damn 13. I remember I started getting grays, which I've dealt with anxiety a lot. All my life growing up, I would just say, "Oh, I worry a lot. I worry a lot." You know what I mean? But like, it's anxiety. And Dad was an anxious man. Holy shit! How many cigarettes a day he smoked, man? And he would sit there, man, Dad, because I still do it too. But Dad would watch TV or something. Had to do that.
He was a chimney.
Almost like Michael Myers. And he was a chimney. He'd put a cigarette out. He'd sit there and he'd look around for a minute. I mean, 2 minutes, and you'd see his hand starting to twitter and flitter. By that third minute, he didn't had him another cigarette, until his hair was like nicotine stained on the sides of his Dad's hair was white, all right here, but right here, man, it was like he was caught in a fucking chimney or something, bro. Just bro, it was like somebody used him as a Q-tip.
I'm over 74% completely gray-headed.
74?
Yeah.
Is there a scale that measures that?
Oh, my hair just told me.
Yeah.
It was bad. I cried.
What do you think? What do you think the scale mine is on? Does it look like it's going thin right here too? Like Erica tells me, she's like, I'll tell you the truth, babe. And I'm like, yeah, but it's not going thin right here or right here. And she's like, no. Like, yeah. She loves me.
Yeah, she really does.
Miss Baker's going to bed. Good night, Miss Baker. Much love to you and the family. Hopefully y'all are having a great night. I'm sorry that I missed you the whole live stream. I was talking to my sister over here.
Good night, Miss Sandy.
She is such a sweetheart, man. Like, just wonderful people, to enter my life, not to discredit or talk shit about the family and shit, that, mine, we have our issues and shit, but like, me and Erica's family, get along really well. I haven't, I don't know. I would say I haven't screwed them over and shit, I haven't said and done things to them, that they, can't move past, I guess. You know, we don't share that volatile history, I guess, that me and Michael and them do, you know. But you know, I don't know, like just they understand where I come from and shit like that, and they don't judge me for it, you know. Erica's
Right.
Erica's mom saw my meltdown on Twitch, you know, when I mooned everybody and threatened to show them my dick, you
Yeah.
know, and
I've seen your meltdown, and I overcome it. It's all good.
yeah, because shit. I mean, you see it. You know, you see that kind of shit all the fucking time. You know, this time it just happened to be somebody, you know, somebody you love and care about. You know, but I mean, I don't know. I guess you don't see that kind of shit all the time. I mean, you see it in movies and shit. It's acted out and shit like that. You know, and I mean, you can see that kind of shit if you're looking for it. You know, public freakouts or some shit like that. Charlie Chill freakout videos were quite the rage a couple of years ago. And then, you know, Charlie Watch, Charlie's a bum, Charlie's homeless.
Yeah. Charlie's doing great now. So.
Yeah. And it's quieted down. Nobody's really talking anymore, you know. Like I say, I met, you know, I tagged Michael in a tweet or whatever, you know, and partly I was just partly I was trolling, you know, partly me was like, you know, either A, he'll be like, hey, what's up? B, he won't say nothing, or C, you know what I mean? You know, they'll freak out and damn Charlie get a few more Twitter followers or some shit like that, you know. And he's just not said nothing, you know. And I'm kind of like, yeah, you know, that's the mature thing. That is what, you know. I don't know. I applaud that. That is better than taking it and spinning it into, you know, something for content or whatever, you know. You know. So who knows? Like I say, man, I've kind of part of me has lived this YouTube existence, you know, long enough now for it to, you know, for it to, you know, creep in and change, you know, the dynamic, you know, between me, you know, and the family and shit, you know. The dynamic was already changed between them before I even joined, you know, before I even came into the family, before 2017 hit, you know.
It'll never be in existence for me. I don't get used to it.
Yeah.
I don't even give a fuck.
Well, I mean, nah, just imagine though, like if you and Michael, or if Michael was like, hey, let's go see Don, we can get some views out of this or something. You would not imagine. You would not imagine all the friend requests and shit. People want to know about your fucking kindergarten on up through fucking high school and shit. And
you know I don't fall for this shit.
You wouldn't. I mean, no, you say. I mean, you know, even I said at first, I was like, I don't want a YouTube channel, and you know, I mean, but there's a lot of shit that comes. There's a lot of shit that comes with it, you know, and that. You know, but the thing about it is the obsession really isn't there like it was, you know, like, you know, 3 and 4 years ago, even a couple years ago, people were like, everybody wanted to be a freaking YouTuber, you know what I mean? And everything was just hot dogs and ice cream, you know, and puppy dogs and rainbows and shit. It was just all good, you know. There was really no negative downside that you can see, you know, for being a YouTuber and shit, you know. And now, you know, to be a YouTuber is to just be looked at as damn near, you know, like, you know, dishonest, you know, and just doing it for a show, you know, as opposed to a reality thing, you know.
Yeah. All the time I get on YouTube is when I watch you. That's it.
Yeah, I get on to watch. I watch like video game glitches or walkthroughs or music. You know, we've been watching podcasts and stuff too here lately. But you know what? Like there was a time, man, like before, like while they were doing, you know, the grandpa thing and they were thriving, you know, 1 million subscribers. No, I don't think they had 1 million. They were at a couple 100,000 though before I ever even got a Facebook. You know, that dad was well over a couple million. And I just did it kind of as like a misinformation thing. Like there was so many people that were 150 people watching. Thank you all for listening in to me and my sister Dawn. Dad's firstborn baby girl. Yeah, love you, baby. Love you, princess.
I tell you what, he's been coming to my dreams. He was like, we laugh, we cry.
Yeah.
He tells me he's proud of us.
Yeah. I had a dream.
Real.
I had a dream about him a couple nights ago. I didn't mention anything about it, and quite frankly, I don't even remember much about the dream now. But he was in it. I had a dream about Dad, and I did have this one fucking dream. Oh my god, dude! It was so crazy. It was about a couple months ago, 3 or 4 months ago, back when I was unemployed and shit. Still, like just yeah, man. But I had a dream that he was like just sitting across the table, just like smiling and just nodding his head. And like a couple times, it was like he was trying to say something, but I couldn't hear what he was saying. But it was like he was smiling and he was fucking crying,
Yeah.
And then I woke up. I woke up crying too. And I felt so good. I felt like loved, Yeah. Who knows though, like whether that's him from the spirit realm reaching out or whether that's my mind,
I believe in spirits, Charlie. You should too.
Right.
My granddaddy comes and sees me all the time.
And then you had that one spirit you said that what about that one ghost you said that would appear every night with a cloth wrapped around his dick?
Oh, you're talking about my old house at Bay Minette. Yeah, that motherfucker would wheel up in his wheelchair to the freezer, open it and wheel back. Yeah.
The shadow would?
Yeah.
You would see a shadow wheelchair.
I swear to you, my kids were scared every night.
Guys, can you hear this? Guys, I'm getting goosebumps right now. Can y'all hear Dawn right now? She's got a ghost story.
That shit was crazy.
I'm looking right now to see if people can hear you. They say that they can hear you. Laugh out loud. Yes, laugh out loud. Okay, so a ghost in a wheelchair. Okay, so walk me through it from 6 o'clock in the evening. Like it starts as the sun goes down, right?
We rented a house. It was a bad time for us, but we lived in a house. And every night about 11 o'clock, you hear the door open, the wheelchair creak to the refrigerator. You would hear it wheel back to the bedroom every single night. You would tell them, go to bed, we are asleep.
You would hear it?
You would hear it creaking across the floor.
But you wouldn't see no shadows or nothing like that? You would just hear it?
You never seen it, but you knew it was him because you could just feel it every night at the same time.
Ah! But this is the same guy that you said, like it was his shadow would appear.
Oh, you're talking about the one that had a stop, not a clock. That was not with the wheelchair, but when we lived in my ex-husband's Granny's house, we'd see her husband with a sock on his penis walk through the house every night. Yeah.
A sock on his penis.
Yes. He said he had to keep it covered when he was alive. He had dementia and stuff. But at night, you would see his shadow walk from the bathroom to the living room.
And you said that he would pee in this sock, right?
I don't know if he ever peed in it, but I know he wore it.
So he would walk around naked with just a sock over his junk.
Yeah.
Dude, people are loving this one, dude. the sock ghost. So like and you said that you would actually see like a frail like body frame.
Yes.
You would actually see almost like the old man.
Yes, you would.
And you would see like the body frame, and you would see like, hold on, like, I don't have a sock. And what would he move, or like was he at a certain spot always, or?
You could see him walk across the house.
What? Like, was it slow? Would it do like?
Yeah, he could walk fast, Charlie. He was old.
I mean, was it almost like something from like the sun or something that would kind of like, or would it just be like,
you just see his shadow move across the house, and I'll be like, "Well, there went Papa."
there went Paw Paw, and this was your Paw Paw,
It was my ex-husband's Papa.
and he passed away in the house.
Yes.
Old sock dick. I'm sorry, socks. We'll call him socks. You know what? I would totally love to go see that, bro.
At that part in time of life, before he passed away, he would go to Kmart, and he would never let Granny buy him no shoes. So he would dig in the dumpster, get one right shoe, one left shoe, and cut the toes out and wear them.
Papa would do it. Papa would do this.
Crazy shit.
He would go to the store. He would dig through the trash,
get a right shoe and a left shoe. It didn't matter if it matched or not.
And then cut the toes out.
Cut the toes out.
What was he doing that for?
Because when they
flip-flops.
When they put them in the dumpster, they slash them so you can't get them.
So
he cut the toes out of them and wear them. Crazy shit.
And this is in Alabama.
It was in South Alabama.
Oh yeah, all y'all out there in Alabama. What do y'all call that? The Alabama slapper, Alabama slip slappers. Hop in the dumpster. Hop in the dumpster. Get you a couple pair. Alabama slip slappers. How about that? Wow.
My answer to everything is Roll Tide.
Huh?
I said my answer to everything is Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
What was that about Auburn?
Auburn who?
Come on. I don't know. There was something else about Auburn, like there was like fuck Auburn or something like that, but it wasn't like in exactly those terms.
Yeah, fuck Auburn.
Auburn. Well, who's going to who's in the national title now?
Alabama and Ohio State. Roll Tide.
Ohio. I'll have to. You know what, man? And it's so crazy because I'm always for the underdog. You know what I mean? But since I've got family in Alabama now, man, I'm gonna have to go for the Tide, bro.
It's a great choice.
I mean, you are right about that. Well, I mean, it's the obvious choice, and that was kind of why I was like, you know what I mean? I'd like to see somebody step up and you know, like a David and Goliath type story, you know. So, but here we go. Alabama and Ohio, they're two big teams, and I mean, I love all you people. I love all my Buckeyes out there, you know. But
one team on that field.
Huh?
There's not but one team on that field.
Well, technically, there are two teams.
No, there's not. You know how I
am. She goes, no, there's not. Matter of factly, eh? Well, you know, I really can admire the tenacity of you know, of the average Alabama fan. You guys are fierce as shit.
That's right.
Not gonna appreciate that. You know, I gotta tell you, I swallowed a lot of shit coming from the SEC myself. You know, the Gamecocks, the Shamecocks, the lame turds, the lame birds.
There's only one.
And so, like every year, we get the Alabama fans coming in and tap dancing like P. Diddy. You know, woo! You know, fuck y'all, Shamecocks. You know, and I'm just like. But you know what? I haven't actually watched any sports now and long enough to damn be classified a virgin again, man. Like I'd sound stupid as fuck going and trying to talk sports with somebody right now.
You're missing out. I
Yeah.
would even turn it on at work just to watch it. When I run that ball, motherfucker.
I mean, well, I don't know where I'm gonna watch it though, because I don't have like antenna. I don't have no antennae down here in the foothills.
You can tune in on any radio station.
E-radio. You're schooling me here. E-radio.
I'm telling you, I was sitting in my car the other day. We got the ball on the 99-yard line and run it all the way back. I'm like, run the ball, dude. Run the ball.
That's why your asthma's fucked up. God dang it, Alabama.
I should have been on the steering wheel. Run the fucking ball, bitch.
We might as well go ahead and put a damn Roll Tide on your fucking tombstone.
And give me a Roll Tide tattoo.
Oh, are you getting one or you got one?
I'm getting one.
You're getting. That sounds cool. That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Do you have any tattoos?
I got about 4 of them. I got one that covers my arm.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Of what?
It's 2 wedding rings that interlock, and it has mine and my husband's wedding day, and it says, "You make it easy."
Oh, how's he doing? He still got the mohawk?
Yeah, he's still an asshole, but he's fine.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Got to be himself, right?
Yeah.
You got to be you.
He spoils the shit out of me.
He's all right. Yeah, and you know what? That's what's up, man. He could be an asshole to me or anybody else he wants. You know what I'm saying? As long as he's good to you.
He about went to jail in the hospital last night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they wouldn't let him in the emergency room, and he was like, "Something happens to my fucking wife, I'll kill all you son of a bitches."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calm down, sir. Just relax. Yeah.
They called security.
But I mean, you know, like shit, man. People, you know, like I tell you, man, you know, like there's nothing like, there's nothing like that. The woman you love, or the man you love, or that partner, that certain somebody, you know, that's closest to you, you know, that can trigger the deepest and strongest emotions out of you, you know, whether it's love or it's anger or it's damn defensiveness, you know, protectiveness, whatever, you know, like.
He don't let nobody fuck with me, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I know whenever I was at your house that night and I was fucking drinking, you know, and started to show my ass. Just started. He was like, "Hell no, motherfucker."
He got 38 hot, didn't
he? Yes, ma'am. My sister Dawn was right there in between us. Guys, you hear it here first, man. I ain't gonna damn lie to you about a damn thing.
I dare both of you. I didn't give a shit.
You know, and then right then and there, I was like, man, now I'm getting in between Dawn and her relationship, and that shit just ain't gonna fucking fly, you know. Plus, I was still just so confused about me and Erica and just everything in general. I was really, you know, just in a horrible place at that point. I was damn like 2 takes away from, you know, checking myself into a nutty house or something, you know.
You know what it did? It gave us something we would have never had a day in our life.
Yeah, I guess so.
It gave us a whole week to just be together and learn each other. And
right.
I wouldn't have traded it for nothing in the world. I would do it again if I had to.
I would have loved to have been able to do it the right way. You know, like, because it was just a very stressful situation. It was a very stressful time. You know, like, so I was confused and stuff. And then, you know, like, next thing you know, like, fucking fat fuck, you know, is calling not only my new job, but y'all's job as well, you know. And
it didn't do no good,
and threatening to put out videos of fucking, you know, exposed videos of y'all's exes, and you know how they do their fucking shit, you know. And y'all were scared, like, you know, I give a fuck.
It would have been nice for them to try.
Yeah.
You can go back on social media since 2012. You won't find shit on me.
Right.
You might find pictures, but
arrest records and shit.
Not on me.
They'll pull up all that shit, you know.
Not on me, baby. I'm clean.
Like if they wanted to be upset and angry right now, they could be like, "Oh yeah, Dad has an older daughter named Dawn that he estranged out of his life on purpose because she robbed banks and sniffed meth." You know, they'll come up with some shit. her and her brother Charlie, you know, she let Charlie in, she'll let any felon into her house, you know. Let's take a look at her husband. Let's, you know, like all that shit, you know. And y'all just didn't deserve that kind of fucking stress in your life. Because Cat, you know, your husband, he's the type that'll fucking ride to a motherfucker's house and straight shoot him in the fucking head. You know, and we don't need him going to fucking prison, you know, over some stupid fucking internet bullies. No fucking bodies trying to stir up drama, you know, just to, you know, fill their day, you know, to try to, you know, get a spotlight on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, yeah, you know, and it was like I felt like it was my fault, you know.
It wasn't your fault. It was
Because
being a fucking
trouble
asshole.
follow, yeah, the trouble follows me, you know.
It's jealousy.
The trouble follows me.
We can't do right in our lives, so we're gonna make everybody else's life miserable.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. You can't make me miserable, baby, because I'm a happy motherfucker.
I mean, that's really what it was, you know. It was all about making my life hell. Point blank. You know. It got to a point where like they figured that they, you know, there was no canceling me because I keep coming back, you know, damn. And every time I come back, you know, stronger, you know, and you know, with more credibility, you know, and it's gotten to a point now where it just seems like they really are trying to just ignore me now, you know, but by now it's over and done with, you know, like I don't know.
You know, the past is there for a reason.
Yeah.
I keep reliving it. Shit gets old.
Yeah. Very old. Breathe. Well, I would say cough it out, but damn, that shit'll like start hurting your damn chest, eh?
Yeah. But yeah, I'm good. I'm loving my new life. I'm loving my new job. I'm loving my new place.
Excellent.
It's just me and my husband and my dogs. I ain't got nobody but us.
Scruff.
Yeah, Scruffy and JJ.
JJ was a good one too, man. Like, I never had a dog that would fetch. You know, and he really liked fetching.
He still likes to fetch.
He would go get it every single time and want me to throw it again. I was like, yeah, I love it. Just sit outside and just get blazed and just throw the stick.
Yeah.
Nothing funner than that. Oh, so they're gonna let you out in the morning?
Oh, I don't know. I hope so.
What do you gotta like? Do you have to get like your oxygen levels up or something, or?
My oxygen levels were in the 70s.
Oh shit.
Now they're like 99.
Oh, okay. So they need to be in the 90s, right?
Yeah. I've got my breathing under control.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to get my voice back for sure.
Yeah, so I mean, what does that just come from? Like too much coughing or something, or?
Yeah.
And that cause some kind of like soreness on your chest and shit, and
yeah.
All that damn coughing. Do they give you some?
I have a dead thyroid, so that plays a lot in it too.
And get them to just cut that bad boy on out.
I wish they would.
Yeah, gonna cost some money, huh?
Yeah, I got to go get on a CPAP, and that'll take away the congestion when I sleep.
As Will the Rocker right here says, his MO2 is 98, has to wear a CPAP machine every night.
Yeah.
Dad used to have a CPAP, you know, because he was technically dying at night.
Me too. I wake up about 5 times a night, and I have to do a dual breathing treatment just so I can breathe, and it doesn't really work. So.
Really? Do you know I wake up all the time, many times at night? I know. I feel like it might be from peeing. I wake up and I feel like I gotta pee. But who knows? Maybe I wake up from damn breathing problems or something. Maybe I should record myself while I'm sleeping or something. See what's going on.
Kevin says I snore like a freight train.
Really? Erica was snoring last night.
He says you can hear me outside.
Sound like Dad. Dad was a horrible snorer. You know, you got a lot of dad's issues. You got a lot of the same issues and shit that dad's side of the family.
Yeah, I feel on my mom's side too. I took all the bullshit nobody else did. What the fuck?
You were the shit seed.
I was.
You know, yeah, dad wasn't trying too hard with you. He was just like, ah.
You know, I'm the last on my mom's
And
side, and I'm the
then
first on
out
my
came
dad's
Don.
side.
You're like, Don was a lazy fuck.
I'm sorry.
You got all the shit genes. I got the good genes. Look at me, man. I'm all handsome and smart and
You're very handsome,
all
my
that
brother.
shit. Yeah, I got the good shit. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. Let me stop. Oh man, but you know, like I don't know, dad and has issues. I don't know. I don't talk bad about dad. I was gonna say he has passed his issues down along to all of his children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I only know what you've told me. So I don't even know for sure what all he had, you know?
Yeah. You know, I don't really know for sure neither. You know, dad grew up in a time and an age, and even I partly, you know, when they didn't technically really know what all was what bipolar. What fuck's bipolar? You know, fuck ADD. Now that child needs his ass whooped. You know, shit like that or whatever. You know, so I think dad might have had that going on with him. You know, and his parents were just so super, southern and strict that they were like, you know, you know,
I remember my visit with grandma. That was interesting.
shit. Grandma was, yeah. How did that go for you?
Everybody kept saying, "Oh, she's mean." She wasn't mean to me.
Well, yeah, because you were just there for a couple of days. You know how people put on their fronts. Grandma Green, oh my God. Which, by the way, I love you, Grandma. Yeah, I made a promise to her. I told her that after the stimulus money comes in, that I was gonna go to Columbia and I was gonna fix up her gravesite. Because the last time I was out there, damn, it looked really, really shitty. So I think next weekend, either tomorrow or next weekend, Erica and I are gonna go to Columbia and we're gonna get a bunch of gravel and stuff and a new little border deal. And we're gonna fix up her gravesite for her.
Put something on it for me.
I will. What do you want me to put on there?
I don't know. Anything. I don't care.
A flower, a something. What's your favorite kind of animal or
dragonfly?
Oh, dragonfly. The rebirth insect.
Well, everybody keeps saying she's mean.
Well, grandma did have a really good heart, honestly.
The only thing I noticed about her is she was a chimney smoker like that.
Yeah, she sure did, man. I remember many trips, to the farmer's market or so, and then they would smoke with the windows rolled up. They would smoke with the fucking windows rolled up and the freaking AC on, blasting all that smoke straight back into the fucking back with us kids. Man, all I can remember, man, was just my eyes stinging with old Dolly Parton, Harper Valley PTA. Like, oh, dude, like.
And you know what really prompted me to come to y'all when I was 18? It was in the letter. That was her dying wish.
Who?
Grandma's. Is that she wanted to see me before she passed away.
Yeah. And she would die, 5 years later? You came in, 96, 97?
97.
97. Was it Christmas 97? Was it Christmas 97 or?
Christmas Day, wasn't it?
I remember you came on Christmas Day?
No, I came in Halloween.
Halloween. So then Mom did that for Dad, probably gave him a card or something, a letter from you or something, probably for his birthday. And then you came on Halloween, because I distinctly remember, I couldn't remember whether it was a holiday or whether it was the birthday or something like, but
it was was Kayla's first Halloween. Kayla was just born like 2 months before that.
Yeah. Well, I remember we giving Dad some presents, and then Mom gave Dad a damn envelope, and he opened it and started reading it, and just started crying. We're like, "What the fuck?" You know, like we literally just expected some kind of funny little card or some shit like that. You know, Mom didn't tell us a fucking thing. We didn't know a damn thing about it neither. You know, we probably would have spilled the beans. And dude, Dad just broke the fuck down. We were like, the whole family, all of us kids were stunned. We were like, what's going on? And like, Dad literally couldn't talk for like 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Had to get his shit together, you know? And then he finally slowly let it out, you know, my daughter, you cried. And I'm like, oh, here, you know, you had wrote him and shit, you know, and that, you know, you wanted to see him and shit. And then next thing we know, a couple weeks later, boom, you were there. You know, Dad's birthday is on the 16th. So, you know, 2 weeks later, that is right at Halloween.
I remember his first hug. I'll never forget it.
We're at the Greyhound station?
Yep. He was
Uh,
crying before I ever got off the bus.
yeah. You were 18. First time you. How old were you when you'd known about Dad all your life?
I've known about him since I was about 11.
11. Well, how'd you find out that Dad was your dad? If you don't mind me, if you don't mind me asking and you telling these 134 people watching.
I'm not going to go into detail of what had happened, but some things were going on, and my dad's ex-wife was like, "Well, he's not even your dad." Well, okay.
Oh, damn. One of those deals, huh?
Yeah, that's how I found out. But it's cool. I mean,
through an argument, a lover's quarrel. But you know what? You're gonna find out one way or another anyway. You know, it's best that you find out. Period. Right? And so you just sat with that and lived with it and slowly asked questions and slowly dug, or
right. And my mom told me she would tell me about it when I turned 18.
Did she?
You know, but I was already married at the age of 16.
Mm-hmm. Married at 16, huh?
Yeah, God help me. I had to get out of the
house. Really? One of those type of things, huh? Plus, yeah, you loved your hubby too, right? I'm sure there was some attraction there, obviously.
Well, we have been together since I was 11.
Damn.
I walked out at 28 and a half years.
Fucking 11.
Yeah.
Y'all was little kids or some shit, huh?
I was a little kid.
Wait, what?
I was a little kid.
How old was he?
He was like 3-4 years older than me.
Oh, so you're 11, so he was 14?
Yeah.
12, 13, 14, 15?
Yeah.
That's strange right there. I'm sorry. That's a little strange. That's a little young. When I was 15, I wasn't dating no 11-year-old.
Well, I kind of told him the first time I ever seen him.
Oh, you loved it. You're dating an older guy to smoke. He probably smokes and all that shit. You know, you were probably cool just for dating an older guy.
Well,
you loved it.
I had told him I was going to marry him and have some children.
At 11.
At 11.
Oh, young love, huh? Holy shit.
28 years later, I walked out.
Wow.
I just couldn't take it no more.
Yeah.
And now we have a 23-year-old, a 21-year-old, and a 2-year-old grandbaby.
And you love that grandbaby.
Ooh, don't I?
That's, yeah. You love that grandbaby. I know what she looks like now. I know normally all babies look the same to me, you know, but I can recognize that baby now. That baby stands out.
Yeah.
I've seen that baby enough. That baby stands out. It's a pretty baby. Pretty bright eyes.
Yeah, she's beautiful, like her mama.
Yeah, you just had all of them together here recently, didn't you?
I did. I went home for Christmas and
I
I
didn't
came
show any
home.
love, I don't think, but I did scroll past it
Yeah,
and said,
they came home
"Oh,
for
that's
Christmas.
awesome for my sister."
They came home and met me halfway for Christmas. And they was
Yeah.
like, Mom, we were going to put all the baby stuff. I'm like, hell, it's your problem now.
Right. I'm
She's
chilling.
spoiled. She calls me every day, man, I miss you.
Oh,
Ain't
that's
nothing like a
awesome.
grandbaby love.
That's a yeah, it is a different, even more of a different love than even your own child, huh?
Yeah, I love my children, but I love my grandbaby more.
Yeah. Like, what is that about?
I don't know how to explain it.
Because sometimes I would get jealous, and I love my nephews, and I don't know, I don't get it. But there was times where I would be jealous of how much Dad loved and how much more he showed for the nephews, his grandbabies, than he did for us kids. Like, well, hell, how come Dad wasn't nice like that when I was growing up?
It,
Well, it's because like there is a softening that happens as you get older. You
it's
know,
hard to
that's
explain.
one theory anyway.
My children know I love them very unconditionally.
Yeah.
But when it comes to that grandbaby, I think I have more love for her. I can't explain it.
Yeah. Well, it's a symbol of, your child, it's like, you looking at that grandbaby, is like a symbol of what you have yourself created, and raised and nurtured and helped, produce and carry that life on further.
Right?
She's like an extension of your daughter
I see
and
God's
you.
word for my daughter every day, and then she's passing it on to my grandbaby, and I couldn't ask for nothing better.
There's Dad's ashes right up there. You don't have none of Dad's ashes, do you?
No,
That'll be the next thing that I'll have to try to get to you.
you're gonna make me cry.
Because I've got a bunch of Dad's ashes too. Unfortunately, well, not really unfortunately for me, but like Jennifer, and I think Kim got an urn too, but Jennifer got like a little heart thing. So majority of the ashes went to me, Kim, and Michael. And I mean, I've got this urn is like full.
That's what I've always wanted. I wanted an artful ash.
Huh?
I wanted what they call an artful ash.
Uh-huh.
You take it, you can make it into like, you can make it into a necklace. You can make
Oh
it into
yeah,
like,
that's some expensive shit. Yeah.
yeah.
That might be a
I
little
heard
too expensive for me. But
I
I'll
wanted it.
definitely like hook you up with half of those ashes. I still can't find it. I can't bring myself to open that bag quite now. I might have
Don't
to have
do it.
Erica do it for me. I like,
It's fine.
I'm a little more squeamish and standoffish, with that kind of shit.
Yeah.
You know,
I already have my kids set up for when I pass.
I've opened it up and looked at it. You can actually see like chunks of bone and stuff still. Just
I've heard that. That's crazy.
yeah, it's a bit unsettling for me,
Yeah.
but also like, yeah, we'll figure out something, some way, proper way, some kind of urn. I'll get you a cheap urn. Sorry, but something to put it in properly for you or whatever. And then,
Yeah.
then you can put it in whatever you want once you get it, whatever kind of vessel or memory or keepsake. I know people that put the ashes inside teddy bears and stuff.
Yeah.
You can put the ashes inside the grandpa. That dude, wouldn't that be something? You can actually put the ashes inside grandpa.
Yeah.
There are times where I sit there and I hold grandpa and I've cried like thinking about him and shit or whatever.
I have mine sitting over
I
my
hold him. I
bedroom.
do.
So he looks at me every time I go in the house.
He's looking at you. Huh?
Yep.
Hey there, baby girl.
Yep.
Give me a hug. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's crazy. And I won't forget, like, I remember how he always tried to say that he would tell us the story about how because he lived with you guys like a couple years before he actually had him and your mom had you, right?
Well, I don't know.
Well, like I remember I tried to relive the story talking about the Dad said that some stalker tried to break into the bathroom while one of the girls was taking a shower.
Yes, I remember my mom telling me it was going to be. I don't even know how the hell it was going to fit in the bathroom.
Right.
My mom wound up shooting him in the ass.
She shot him in the ass.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy, man.
I mean,
And that,
what the hell?
yeah, and I remember I was telling the story, and then like one of the sisters was like, "No, that was me," and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
So it was completely verified right then and there. It was one of those stories
Yeah.
where I'd always heard and I would always imagine, you know, and like you would always see like you get that frosted glass window, the little small strips now, you know, like you see over the tub or whatever, and I would always, every time I would look up there, I would imagine seeing like a distorted face, you know, because it's got like the weird image, a distorted eyeball looking through at me or something. And it was always because of that story.
The trailer that you came to my house and you came home, that's the trailer.
So what now?
The trailer.
Oh, yeah. That trailer that I stayed in.
Yeah, I grew up in that trailer.
And that bathroom that I showered in was the same bathroom that the stalkers.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to show everybody more of that place, you know, but I didn't want to show y'all shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like there's still a certain amount of like, you know, respect and privacy. But that was, man, that was it.
I sold the van.
You sold the van?
Yeah.
Oh, bye bye. Yeah. So you still got what was it, the Sentra or something like that?
I got that, and I got a good feature that was given to me.
Oh shit! Hell yeah! Nice.
It drives like a Cadillac.
Huh?
It drives like a Cadillac.
Hell yeah! I thought you said you got that besides that in the Cadillac. I was about to say, damn.
I'm sorry, I got a breathing treatment on my face.
Yeah, man. You got a Vader mask going on over there.
Yeah.
Adventures in Urbex in the house. Shout out to my homie Ivory. He's got an abandoned mansion that he's going to take us to next month. So that's going to be fun. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm ready to go home. We got to get up together with everybody. Y'all got to get
Yeah,
together.
definitely, man. Shit. Like I say, you know, I'm at that point in my life now, you know, where it's like.
I'm not but 2 hours from Tennessee.
Right. You know, and like, you know, tomorrow's never guaranteed and shit, you know. I can be sitting here this time next week like, damn, man, could have gone and well, no, fuck that. What the fuck am I talking about? Shut the fuck up.
But
yeah, don't even. I'm about to get all fatalist over here, like.
Shit. I miss my brother, and I need to see him.
Huh?
I miss my brother, and I need to see him.
Yeah. I was about to say, who's your brother? I was about to say, now who's your brother again?
The only brother I have.
You got Michael too, but it's, you know, that's up to him, huh?
He is the only brother that I have.
Oh shit, right. Well, I mean, that's not true, but if that's how you feel, I mean, you know, we can't.
I not feel that way.
You're right.
I mean, you want the truth to be told, why should I fucking feel that way?
Right. Well, I mean, you know, to be honest, like, I guess he hasn't really done much to try and create any kind of relationship with you, you know. So
I've tried.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Well, you know, Michael's real paranoid though, you know. He's got a lot of money, you know what I mean? He's got, you know, 2 big YouTube channels and shit. He's paranoid, you know. He's afraid that people are after the wrong things and shit, you know.
I have my own money, so what the fuck I need this for?
I mean, you know, it's just, you know, that's where his mind is, you know. It's like, you know. Yeah. And he's the type, I guess, you know, he greets, aggression with aggression, you know, he greets almost anything with like aggression and standoffishness. And in a way, I don't blame him, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I've made you know, put myself out there, made mistakes, you know, from dick pics to fucking telling the wrong people secrets and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, yeah, Michael can, I don't know. You know, like the more like that's one bad thing about the YouTube. The bigger you get, the more you watch. I guess the more paranoid you get, and the more you have to watch out because people are. I don't know. Happens in Hollywood and shit too. I don't know what it is.
I don't know how to say it. I don't mean to hurt feelings when I say it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I was raised totally different.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we were too. We were raised without money. We never had money. I don't, you know, I mean, I take that back though. Michael did once Dad got disabled and shit. You know, Michael did get whatever the fuck he wanted, and that started at around 9 years old. So, yeah.
I always believe if you want something, you work for it.
Right.
You never depend on no handout.
Right.
And the type of people he hangs out with, they want his money. They don't really want him for who he is. They want his money.
Right.
To me, all I wanted was a relationship.
That's why I tried. I guess that's partly why maybe I reached out to him here today, because like me and Erica are doing well now. We are, you know, really well, you know, and we're not really well, but we're doing well, you know. And you know, like I could show him that I don't need his money, you know, like I'm about to have my Jeep on the road, you know, we're about to be doing all kinds of good shit, you know, and so, you know, maybe he'll see that and then be like, hey, okay, that's not what he wants, you know. But there might be more. There's a lot more to play, you know, with me and Michael though. There's a long history there, you know, a lot of deceit and exposure and a lot of stones tossed. That guy Chris, what's up, Chris? Congratulations on your promotion. My dude, that guy Chris just got a promotion here soon, and he's a supervisor now. So that means he lost all his friends at work. So just keep on.
Nothing that anybody has that I need and want, because I gotta get it for my super self.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's like I've never been that type neither to suck up to people for anything, you know, because like the instance that somebody has something, you know, that they give me and then think that they can hold it over my head. You know, then that's the moment I tell them to go fuck themselves. You know, I've always found that it's the best friendships and relationships don't involve things, you know, and don't come with contingencies and strings attached. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Chris says I'll be mailing y'all's gifts soon. Finally got his stimulus. Hey, congratulations. They mean spend that stimulus on yourself, bro. Selfish program, right, babe?
I'm going to buy Kevin.
Did you get your stimulus yet? KSI Art Rare, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that, partner. What'd you say?
Kevin wants a crossbow, so I'm going to buy him a crossbow.
A crossbow, very cool. I think I want to get me just a standard bow.
I don't know. I'm going to Google this shit because I don't have a clue.
I think I'm gonna, yeah. They can get expensive. They do have reasonably priced crossbows.
I don't have a clue what to kill a deer with, so I gotta Google it.
He wants to go hunting with it, huh?
Yeah.
Check it out, everybody. I'm about to drink me a Melon Dew. Have you seen this yet? Have you tried the new Melon Mountain Dew? Can y'all see that? It's like a green Z on my face. I hope this isn't a trigger right here. Are they letting you have any snacks in there? Are you having to eat healthy?
Yeah, I finally got to eat about 12 o'clock today after 2 days.
Smells like melon. You got to what? Eat today? Finally today after?
After about, I ate at 6 o'clock 2 days before that, so I finally got to eat about 12 o'clock today.
So yeah, you was hungry, huh?
Yeah, so I got my husband to go to my job and get me some food.
Ooh, I would like that. I want to get me. Ooh, this is actually good. Every time I ride by, I think about you. Every time I ride by, and I want to get me a damn. I can't really say exactly what I want without giving your job away, but
I know what you want.
You know what I want.
I've got marula oil coming for you.
Oh shit! You know I've still got about that much in the bedroom. in the bathroom, man. Like I love that shit. I still use marula oil.
Me too. I love it.
I put guys, this is really good. Tastes like melon, but it's not too melony, and I don't like melon stuff. So if you don't like melon and you're afraid to try the melon Mountain Dew, go ahead and try it anyway because it doesn't taste so melony. But yeah, man, what was we saying? Fucking before my commercial, my Mountain Dew commercial. That's weird. Oh man.
It's crazy.
Yes, life is crazy, but they're keeping you comfortable and shit. What did you get to eat?
Oh my god, it was fucking nasty.
Have hospital food?
It was some type of pasta with some processed fucking spaghetti shit on top.
Mm.
And green beans I don't even fucking eat.
Probably not real meat.
And they called it sweet tea, but I call it trash.
You call it what?
Trash.
Trash. Well, you know what they say, man. One man's trash is another man's treasure.
No, baby. We from the South. Nobody's going to drink that shit.
Sweet tea.
Oh. So I got my hubby to bring me some food, and I ate like a little fat kid.
Hell yeah. That's what's up. I mean, because fuck, man. What the hell does damn food got to do with fucking asthma? Go to hell. Is there any correlation to food and asthma? Ace Man says, "Out did I send Don that doll?"
Yes, he did, and I love it.
Yes, Ace Man gave you his doll.
Oh.
Yeah. So he's expecting a thank you, and he wants a letter and a picture and a pin drop of blood.
A picture of what?
Whatever you can take of yourself.
I'm good, baby.
A headshot will work, saying.
I'll send you a picture of my doll.
He said,
fresh, baby.
He says he don't expect anything. Yeah, I know, man. I'm just fucking with her. He for real though, he wants a tit pic.
Oh damn, you better go find one, baby.
I'm gonna have to do it. All right, Ace Man, if you get a tit pic and it's missing the nipple, you know it's me. Maybe I'll play with it for a minute to get it to pop out. Ding.
Damn.
Man, how about that one? Oh man, yeah. So super awesome, man. Like, 6 months ago, I was like, we're never gonna get an AGP doll. Like they're sold out, they're not coming back, and that's it. And here we are today. We both got one, and they're also coming back. To the shop. I don't know if they're gonna be new. I really like that idea though, putting some ashes in the grandpa doll.
Yeah.
I wonder if he makes a bigger doll, I can go ahead and put some ashes in the doll, and then I'll put a voice box in it, and I'll get some rotating eyes and stuff. And Dad'll still be here.
No, I'm good.
Charlie, goddamn, go do my toes, boy. I'll be over here, man. I'll be watching TV doing Dad's toes. Harder. Get your finger in there. Bro, that's how I swear to God, almost every night when I was a kid, dude, I would do my dad's toes, bro. That's why I'm such a fucking foot pro now with Erica, man. Dad would be like, get in them toes, boy. I'd sit right down in between his legs, man, while he was in the chair watching TV or whatever. And I'd get in there with this finger and that finger. And then I'd take his sock and I'd put it in between his fucking toes and I
remember he would call me and I would say, Dad, what are y'all doing? He's like, that goddamn Charlie.
Huh?
He would always tell me that goddamn Charlie.
Man.
And Michael and the little sport girl.
We were always getting into shit. Me more than anybody, man. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, after I seen my little homie, get hit and killed by that car and shit, plus, turning from 12 to 13, I'm a teenager and shit, and that whole whirlwind of emotions and everything, man, I just started rebelling, and if you told me no, fucking I was gonna do it.
I remember shortly after I come back from visiting, he had called me and told me one of the girls were struggling they were in a lot of trouble, and we had done made plans for him to come stay with me.
Yeah.
But he said that she took off, but she finally come back, and I was like, well,
Yeah.
my
That
daughter's
fucking
always
Kim.
I'm not gonna put no names out there, but
I'll throw it out there. It was Kim. And I'll never fucking forget it because she took off and then would end up coming back a few hours later. The girl's mom would actually get in Dad's face and say, I'm calling the cops and how dare you? And Kimberly done went to this girl's house and told her mom and dad that Dad had beat her and threw her out. Said that Dad beat her and threw her the fuck out the house.
Yep.
And then this woman was so irate that she brought Kim back to the house to yell in Dad's face over it. And Dad was like, lady, I did a goddamn, Dad didn't throw her out, bitch. I remember coming right out. Fuck you, bitch. We ain't throw her out. She fucking left. No, Dad, Charlie, goddamn it. Get in the goddamn house. No, fuck you, bitch.
He said, that goddamn Kimberly, we fuck crazy. She got to leave. She coming to live with you. I'm like, okay. What's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
But Kimberly had her issues too, though. Like I'm sitting here villainizing her and shit. I was going through the same shit. I never did go out there and accuse Dad of anything, but she was going through her shit too, She didn't have to, but we all make mistakes that we all learn from when we cringe over years later. I'm sure she probably hears this right now and was like, fuck, why y'all bringing this shit up? And she feels bad about it, and that's good enough, as long as, you are.
It's the only stories that I have.
Well, yeah. Well, because your time is limited. But Kim is like a good person. Like she's like quite, self-involved and her children are very important to her, and those are good qualities.
I really took to her and Jeannie a lot when I was there.
I remember, yeah. But you got to remember though, like there was a thing like Kimberly was number one. Kimberly was always number fucking one, And when you came down, you took that away from Kim.
Yeah, I remember she dressed up like a baby that year, and it was so funny. She walked around with a bottle in her mouth. I have pictures of it somewhere.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember seeing some of those old pictures of us chilling out around the campfire and shit.
You were so pissed at me.
Yeah, I was upset with you too. You take it away. I didn't. Go out. You got your new daughter. I remember telling Dad one time, why don't you go have fun with your new daughter? And Dad just kind of gave me like this hurt look. I still feel bad about that shit. And I just didn't give a fuck about nobody but myself, Yeah.
It is what it is.
Well, yeah. Well, it's also just like a sibling rivalry thing, that ignited and we didn't even know each other. You were public enemy number one in my world, and you didn't even know it. You were riding into fucking Omaha Bay. You were sailing right into fucking Omaha Bay. Do 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 do.
And it wasn't even my fault.
But not really though. We actually hung out and shit for a couple of days, and then after that, like I just never wanted to be around any damn body. Like all the family pissed me off. You know what I mean? I just couldn't. I had to be out with my friends, or I had to be out by myself. I like to smoke.
I remember when I was there on that trip. I met Aunt Charlene. I met Sherry, and I met all y'all and Grandma. And I think I met Uncle Gordon. I think that's all the ones that I met while I was there. Yeah,
Uncle Gordon is still kicking.
Yeah, I keep up with Sherry's post a lot.
Do you? I'm not friends with Sherry, but I'm friends with Kyle and the other one, the boys, Kyle and Patrick. But not friends with Sherry. I guess we don't really get along.
Yeah, y'all don't get along, but at the end of the day.
Well, quite honestly, that they know me.
Keep up with anybody in the family, I'm going to keep up with them because that's the only way I get to know them.
Right. Well, it's good though that you can have these long-lasting relationships with, certain people in the family and shit. Where I could have been, friends with Lori and shit, but like, You know,
Me and
I'll
Lori are friends. She came to my
or Sherry,
wedding.
even Sherry. I'm friends with Jason on Facebook, but I'm not friends with Lori or Sherry because you know I would get drunk and Lori likes to tell you about yourself sometimes.
Yeah,
It wasn't
Lori
nothing for Lori
actually
to be like,
came.
Charlie, you know,
One
yada
time
yada
I
yada,
had
and I'd
met
be all drunk, be
Lori.
like, fuck you, you
First
know,
time I
you
ever met
goddamn
Lori and
bitch,
Rose,
blocked, you know.
they came to my wedding in 2018.
Yeah, that was so cool. You know, you didn't have anybody from the family at your wedding besides them.
And
They
we all
showed
went
up.
and ate, and her and my sister and my mama was telling stories, and I'm like, well, shit, I've never heard these stories ever.
Right.
So that was cool
Nice
that
little
they came to
treat.
see me for my wedding.
Well, they are good, responsible people, you know. Um, they are. You know, what I mean, like they may have opinions about you behind your back, you know, but a lot of people have that. You know, to be realistic, you know, we all tend to. I don't know. I don't know. I would say we all tend to talk shit about each other behind each other's backs, but I don't talk shit about you behind your back. I love you. I love Dawn. I don't talk no shit about Dawn behind her back. I don't talk no shit about Erica and shit, you know, like
I'm the type of person, if I got something to say in the face, I'll sit behind your back shit.
but hey, you know what? Like all that shit we can move past, you know, that family
Yeah.
talking shit, you know, can be moved past and shit, you know? So who knows? Maybe here in the future or something, I can, you know, be friends with Lori and Sherry and shit, you know, and
I love you, brother, but I doubt that.
there, yeah. Well, I mean, that's fine too. Whatever. I don't see what I've done to them for them that so
They
much for them.
always said, take warning when it comes to him. Okay, I'll take my warning.
Like, you know, like they don't, like, well, I don't even know what I've done to them that's so bad. Like, I may have gotten drunk and talked a little shit on Facebook, but I mean, like, who hasn't done that shit? Talk some shit and, you know? So, I mean, like, if it just took just that little bit, you know, for them to truly just like write me out of their lives or whatever, then I mean, there's nothing that there's nothing that I don't know. I would say I haven't done anything that I don't feel bad about, you know, but I have, you know, but I don't feel like I crossed a certain line. So I mean, I don't feel truly regretful,
Can't live with regret.
you know. But hey, you know, like that's just on them. Like how long does somebody have to go before they earn trust, before they show you that they're a different person? Like how long? What's the cutoff? You know, they say be careful for that one. And, you know, we've been in each other's lives how long now?
Oh, we've been in each other's lives since about what 6 months before Dad passed away.
So yeah,
Maybe
quite
longer.
quite a few years now, right? And
Yeah.
I don't think that I don't think I've done anything wrong yet, have I?
No.
You know, when are you
Did,
supposed when are
I
you
tell you.
when are you supposed to let that guard down then?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like what if you were to go to them now and be like, "Yeah, Charlie's doing good." They're still going to be like, "Yeah, but you need to watch him." You know,
Yeah.
it's still kind of the same game that Michael really kind of plays on me, you know? It's like everybody just tries to handcuff me to my past, you know, without recognizing, you know, where I am in my future right now, you know? Or in my present, how much differently I am from 3 years ago. You know what I mean? Like to sit there and ignore all that, you know, and just handcuff, well, you better watch. Yeah, he's doing okay now. You know what I'm saying? But I've been doing okay for 3 years. You know, it's like saying, you know, the devil's going to come get you or something, you know, or I mean, I don't know. It's like, you know, global warming. Yeah, you got to watch out. The global warming's coming, you know. Got to watch out. Jesus is coming, you know. Got to watch out. Satan is coming. You know what I mean? It's always that thing that just it never happens. You know, like
That's like, you know my past. I've always been straight up with you.
right,
But at the end of the day, who am I to judge? Because I did probably worse things than you.
right. I mean, well, see, here's the thing. Like we're like as addicts and abusers. You know what I mean? We are very prone and highly susceptible to uh 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 relapse. You know what I'm saying? To kicking back and using it and falling back into that bullshit behavior again. You know what I mean? Um,
It's a daily struggle, but
it is. But you know,
I live
like
for my grandbaby, and I would never do it just for her.
you know, like it's like I mean, yeah, sure, that can happen. You know what I mean? But like, who are you to sit there and just constantly focus on that? Yeah, it can happen. Does that mean it will happen? No. You know. So I mean, like, you know, it's like, why are you sitting back acting like it's gonna happen? Just wait for it. Like you're just waiting, watching that volcano. It's gonna blow. Like just waiting for it. Well, I mean, quite frankly,
every day.
I guess quite frankly, you really don't need those type of people in your life. I guess, huh?
Right.
If they're just if they really have zero faith in you and they really don't believe in your change, you know what I mean? And they're not on board and they're not willing to at least, you know, give you the chance. You know what I mean? Well, then that's on them, not me, you know. And that's the way I gotta look at it, you know, because I have, you know, even though I've been, you know, certain selfish, I've always been a certain form of person pleaser. You know what I mean? Growing up, you know, with dad drinking and you know, being poor and shit, always feeling like I have to do a little something extra or whatever to try to make somebody like me, you know, or to try to get dad, you know, to show me a little attention or something like that. You know, I was always, you know, changing my voice or my opinion or giving whatever, you know, for those to try and like me and shit, you know. And but I don't know. But I don't know.
I've lived a hard life. I don't tell my story because it's mine to tell. It's, you know.
Well, you know, you have your whole life to tell it, and when, if, and where you choose, you know, it's all on you. I mean,
I've come a long way from the things I endured in the past, and I didn't like the person I was, but I love the person I'm becoming.
yeah, I agree. Yeah, definitely. You know, I posted on Facebook earlier, man, that I don't feel like such a bag of trash.
You were never a bag of trash. You need to stop thinking that shit, boy.
Well, that's what I was thinking about earlier. I thought about my words. I knew that people were going to hit me with that, you know, and I was going to be like, well, trash can still be one man's treasure.
You know, I always have your back. And
I
I'm
do.
the number one supporter besides Erica and them. So you don't have to worry about nobody else.
Right. And I'm not, you know, like I've come, you know, now that I'm here, you know, and building my own thing, you know, and creating my own future, you know, with my own fucking hands, you know. Like I have learned to really try and people please a lot less, you know.
If you can't please yourself, you can't please nobody else.
Right. And that's still a struggle that I'll probably face every day. Arissa Simos, thank you so very much. That's still a struggle I face every day, you know, is like the self-love, you know what I mean? Because like I still have this thing that I struggle with, like that I feel like I don't deserve it. You know, it's like it's just one of those things, man. You know, like we all feel like someone else needs more than us, you know. You ever feel like that?
I do, but at the end of the day, I have what I have because of me, and I'm proud of what I've become, and I'm proud of what I've accomplished.
Right on.
And I'm proud just about everything I'm doing in my life as of right now.
Right. And you know what? It's like it is so much easier to walk a little higher and feel that pride, you know, when you actually go out and you earn it, you work for it and you actually earn it and you see it, you feel it and you know it. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm feeling right now. Like when I say I don't feel like such a bag of trash, you know what I'm saying? It's like that, like, you know, I am really just feeling like this certain amount of thriving of growth, you know, of like change in my life, you know, that is, you know, becoming, you know, because of me, because of my hard work, you know, because, you know, of me. MP, you know.
You know, where I was living at, I was in a dead ass place going nowhere. And when I looked at my boss and I was like, if you offer me this position, I'll take it. He said, really? He said, come on up here then. I was like, okay. So I become my own boss and I love it.
Hell
I
yeah, man.
deserve it. I
Sometimes that
deserve it.
you got to step up sometimes, you know what I mean? Like definitely you can either be comfortable in that rut, you know, and that's one thing that I feel like I'm trying to do to Michael whenever I sit there and talk shit about, you know, like the repetitive clickbaity titles and storylines and shit, you know, is because that I know that Michael can do a lot better. You know what I mean? But I guess we all feel that about, you know, I don't know. We all feel that about ourselves too, you know, right? I'm always kicking
Yeah,
myself in the ass, feeling like I can do better. But I'm not in that situation right now, you know? I'm not kicking
it
myself in the
hurts
ass
me
like, man,
to
you can do more with your life,
continue the
Charlie.
relationship that y'all have because with me and my sisters, oh my God, Charlie, I couldn't live day to day without them.
Right.
And I feel that way with you, but I just can't feel that way with the rest of them. I just can't.
Right.
But I don't know how you feel going through life without your siblings because I truly couldn't do it.
Right.
My sisters are my everything.
It's rough, and like I said, I do wonder, you know, how much have we missed? We all miss not having each other in our lives and being close knit like other people, you know, like that have their families in their lives, grown family members in their lives that they talk to on a daily and weekly basis. You know, I don't have that. They don't have that really. You know. Thank you again, Miss Arissa Simos. Another $4.99, $10 right there. I think I'm gonna.
At the end of the day, I want you to keep that relationship because I've never had a brother, and I truly enjoy having a brother in my life.
Right.
Because all I got is sisters.
Right. You're right.
And they're assholes sometimes, but they're mine.
Right. Yeah. And they're there for you no matter what.
And I could call them at 3 o'clock in the morning, and they're like, "Well, who am I killing?"
Let's ride, little sister.
But that's the sister love that we have, and I wish you could share that with the rest of your siblings.
Only because you're a Tool fan.
You can share it with me.
Right. Erica's mama gave me a Tool hoodie. Yes, Dan. Like, I mean, you know, there's like, it's just something about, you know, having, you know, a sister or having a brother, you know, somebody that, you know, you know, yeah, you know, I enjoyed having sisters myself, you know, like they were just like dumb. just do dumb shit, you know, and help me realize that, you know what I'm saying, that girls aren't much different than guys.
I wish you could have been here when we were growing up so you could have said, don't marry that asshole, Dawn. You could do so much better with your life.
Yeah, right. Man, we might have been fighting or something.
It would have been okay because at the end of the day, I would have loved you for it.
Lee Wade and family out in Mayberry. Much love to you guys out there. Hopefully, y'all are doing great. We need to come back out to Mayberry sometime soon.
I did some stupid shit growing up.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? If you don't do anything stupid growing up, then are you really growing? Fuck.
You would have been like, sis, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you told me some stories that I'm like, wow, like even I didn't go there. we won't delve into that here, you know, but yeah. But you know what? Like I say, everybody has a skeleton in their closet, you know. I'm one of the rare ones that'll sit there and be like, yeah, here you go, take a look. Look at that motherfucker swinging in my closet right there. Yes, it happened. I admit it. And I'm moving on.
Some things in my past I will never admit.
Understandably.
I mean, I was the baby growing up. My dad didn't give a shit what I did. And my mama was the villain, so
you got away with everything.
Do what I want. I gotta walk a straight line at my mama's house.
Yeah.
And before cameras is when all my shit happened. So
Eddie G Unit, what up? Dr. Hambone, Christian Golsa, thank you so much. Let's keep it up. Appreciate that, man.
I got to be stupid before socializing comes around.
What's that?
I got to be stupid before Facebook and all that shit come around. So I got my shit out the way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, that's probably for the best, man. Like, I can't imagine all the crazy shit that I would have had on Facebook and all that had I been fucking going, you know, through my, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. How much more crazier can I have fucking gotten on Facebook, man? I fucking tripped out on acid and fucking
That's the crazy trip.
liquor.
That's the crazy trip.
I tripped out on acid and liquor with my fucking hair purple
Yeah, that's
and
the
got
crazy
hauled away
trip.
in a fucking ambulance for over 1 million fucking people to see.
I don't know. I think me and you could have did some crazy shit together growing up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it'd have been all over the internet.
Just imagine the shit we could have got into. And I would have been like, it ain't going to hurt you. Come on.
That guy Chris says, where did you get the melon dew? I can't find it. I just found it at a little place called Deb's earlier today. I haven't been able to see it anywhere, but she said she had a couple of cases that were in the back. She busted out. I don't know where you can find this melon dew right now, but it's been available since December.
Wow. Could you imagine us growing up and I'm like, come on, little brother, it ain't going to hurt you. Come on.
I know, right? I'd have had every bone in my body broken.
Dad would have been like, quit fucking him up, daughter, youngin'.
Man, people would have really enjoyed my channel though, man, because I was going out doing shit. We were out skating and shit, dude. Like, there was times I wasn't even coming home. I was sleeping in an abandoned buildings and behind buildings where I can get away from the wind, the direction of the wind blowing. Fucking damn, getting fucked up every damn day on mostly smoking pot, man. You know, I say getting fucked up, but now kids today are doing meth. You got 15-year-olds out there smoking meth now. I didn't even know what the fuck meth was at 15. I still ain't never tried meth. Day in my life, I've eaten the fuck out of some Adderall, but I ain't never done meth.
I tripped on acid one night, and we was going down the road, and I'm looking at the trees like, why are these trees walking in on me? So I'm in the floorboard thinking the trees are sitting on top of me.
You know, like LSD, it's all about your state of mind and your environment. Like, man, dude, like I tell you, man, like that first night tripping on LSD was it was good. I really enjoyed it, man. We ended the night, like I said, I told the story a couple of times. I ended the night watching Archer, just like stomach hurting, my face hurting because I was laughing so fucking much.
I did that on shrooms. I sat in the middle of my bed and just laughed.
Let me tell you what, man. Shrooms are a very magical thing, guys. Like, I really enjoy shrooms. I've only done it a couple of times, but I do enjoy shrooms, man. If you have not tried shrooms, I highly suggest. And let me tell you what, it opens up another door in your mind. Like, I to this day still think just a little bit differently.
It's very different, but I don't suggest nobody try it.
You know, open that third eye, baby. Woo! You definitely.
What comes from under the bed?
You had visuals?
Yeah.
You saw something from under the bed. What? All right, come on.
Just trust me. Don't look under the bed when you're tripping.
Oh fucking dude! I just literally almost got a chill. Can anybody verify her claims? Don't look under the bed when you're on shrooms. Well, shrooms are almost like LSD in that, you know, you need to be in a peaceful frame of mind. If you spook,
there was about 8 of us sitting in the middle of my bed, and I just started tripping.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
Oh my God, Donald Marshall says, what about women that put their babies in the oven on it? That's why it's that. Well, that's not technically why it's illegal. Not just because women put their baby. Well, don't you know? Are we talking about LSD or mushrooms? Dude, I gotta tell you, mushrooms were both times were a very positive thing for me. Very positive. I enjoyed it very, very much. And the come down was a come up. Like, as I was coming down, it was very speedy. Like, there was no sleepy and tired, and it was all.
Different drugs. I never really come down off of it before I started tripping off something else. I was fucked up for days. A lot of people are talking about
visuals. Jordan Hinchman says, don't look under the bed at all. Who knows what's under there?
Under the bed, I promise you.
Bullet Club says Mike Tyson takes shrooms. Mike Tyson needs some balancing, man. He has had his head knocked around enough where he needs some help. You know, you see, there's a lot of people that actually microdose on many types of different drugs here lately. LSD. There's a lot of MMA and other fighters that actually microdose on LSD because it actually heightens your reflexes. LSD was originally created, by the military, as a drug to enhance, the perceptions of their soldiers. Their all their senses. They're seeing and hearing super soldiers, man. And instead, these motherfuckers are out there in the fucking woods, fucking blasting predators and shit, blasting each fucking other, twacked out.
Hey, somebody said you should do a question and answer. When you get ready to do that one day, I want to be on it.
You want to be on? Y'all want to do it? Y'all want to do a Q&A in a couple of days with me and Dawn?
You have to do it on Monday because I go back to work Monday.
I know. I go back to work Monday too.
And I'm in bed by 7 o'clock.
I know, me too. I'm usually laying down by around 8:30. You'll see.
6:30, 7 o'clock, I'm passed out because I get up at 4 o'clock.
Hey, I don't mind it though. I don't mind going to sleep early. Like I used to have FOMO, like just afraid that I'm, missing something or whatever. Now I give a damn. I'm like, bro, I ain't missing shit, bro. Peace out, Facebook and Twitter. Ha! So it seems like a lot of people are into that idea of a Q&A.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that you might get more questions probably than me. A lot of people seem to know a lot about me, so
I will tell you what. I will answer certain questions.
I understand.
Questions I will not touch.
Don't feel compelled to have that to answer all of them. Whatever the fuck you don't want to tell, you ain't got to fucking tell. This ain't right. Yeah. This ain't an expose hour. This is what you are willing and want to talk about.
Right.
So this ain't the Isaac show. We're not here to expose you. People just want to know. And see, that's the thing, man. That's what I tell you. Like, if things were to ever, by good graces, we all come to our senses and talk and get shit together. And, you were introduced in any of the videos, don't be surprised at the attention, that you will garner, man. It's like outrageous.
Charlie, you know me. I don't even accept friend requests.
It's not as big. It's not as heightened as it was when Dad was still here because Dad, was the man. When he died, unfortunately, a lot of people either moved on because Dad died or were really kind of turned off with the family feuding.
Yeah.
That has been happening for years now. It's been 3 years, and it's really not been so much, like he did do a couple of videos a few months back, but like relatively the days of Charlie and Michael were 2017 and 2018, really, with Isaac, being the paid middleman, so still Michael by proxy, I guess, which I always kind of held on to that. And I still kind of hold on to some stuff, there won't be no complete 100% love, was saying between me and Michael until, we work things out. That's just the way it is, but with anybody, like, you're not just going to completely be over it until you can actually sit down and talk and hash shit out, and do that whole bullshit, so, but, like there definitely ain't no hope in it, if every day I'm just living sour and talking shit like I so I used to I tend to get caught up in, I had been.
And what did I always tell you, Charlie? Quit playing into that shit.
Quit playing into it, right?
Until you let it go, they will never let it go.
Right.
And I told you that over and over again.
But I mean, like, there's a part of me that won't let it go. I mean, like, until like it's finally squashed between us. Like, there will always be like a beef. You know, it's all about how I handle it. You know, like I don't let it get to me. It's not angering and shit. Like now at this point, it's more of a sad. It's more of a saddening thing.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
more of like a
That's
damn.
part
It's
of
like a
healing.
melancholy. It's a regret.
That's part of healing.
You know, and it's also because I, you know, like I love them. You know, it's also because I love them so much that I'm like, damn you, man, fuck you. You know, like
Right?
if I really didn't give a fuck, ain't fucking talking about you. None of that shit like that, you know. But they're family and shit. You know, he's family and whatnot. So there always inherently will be a certain struggle that I'll deal with. You know, can't fully
Yeah.
let family die, can you? I can't. People say just let it go, just let them, leave them alone. Don't even think about them. Don't, like that's fucking family. Can you really just cut family off like that? People say they can, but can you really?
My hope one
Everyone
day
needs to look
is
at it
that
like that,
y'all
man.
can
These
be
are my
like me and
blood. I've watched this little fucker come into this world. I wasn't there, you know, but hell, I was, you know, I'm the firstborn. He was a little brother, you know.
my wish for y'all is one day be like me and my sisters, and then they can bring me into the mix, and we all can just be there.
Yeah, me too, man. You know, but I mean, you know, if it don't happen, you know, like I mean, there's no sense to like live on it. You know,
Yeah.
I'll still pop up from time to time, reach out, be like, hey, what's up? Want to talk?
There's
You
nothing
know,
wrong with that, but if they're not expecting it, that's on them. That ain't on you at the end of the day.
right, right, and then I'll just continue. You know, just continue to do my thing. You know, just like I did today. I reached out and I said, you know, hey, hi. Maybe I didn't do it the right way. Maybe I could have privately messaged them and maybe said because I said all that I was thinking tonight. I pretty much said what I wanted to message him. You know how like my supervisor, you know, had looked just like him, and I can't help it, but I've been fucking thinking about the little asshole, you know, and just like
Right.
you know. So I mean, I've said what I had to say, but I did it publicly, you know, as opposed to
People
privately
did
and
it
shit, you
publicly,
know.
so what's the difference?
Right. But like to sit there and say that, you know, like he'll just turn that and use it against me, you know.
That's on him. You
But
can't have a grasp
but
of what he does.
but maybe he won't, you know. Maybe he just like you'll just ignore it, you know. Which is better than you turn around and use it against me. Like I'll consider that a step forward, you know.
Well, I came to you a while back, and I was like, no, something about this heavy as shit.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, you know, it is, you know, program project me, you know, like, you know, I am really super happy with where I'm at and definitely focused on moving forward, you know, and upward and like feel like I finally have something to be proud of and I become somebody who I can be proud of. Are you talking to the doctor? Hey, nursey nurse. Ashlyn Flame says letting go isn't like cutting a piece of tape, cutting a piece tape. Like, I mean, yeah, you know, like that's for real. Like all y'all guys remember that. Think about that whenever you tell me, like, you know, let it go, man. You know, like just don't think about it. Move on, stuff like remember, we're talking about family, dude. Put yourself in my position. Put yourself in my position, man. What was that? Arresto Simo says, Charlie, my favorite video with you in it was the false teeth. Bro, sometimes you just got to go for it, man. I knew I was going to get a Duke hat. I knew I was going to get my Blue Devils hat out of the deal, you know, but I also knew even more than that, dude, I was going to gain a bunch of respect.
I never watched the videos. I just wasn't into it. I'm not going to lie to you.
What's that?
All your old videos, I never really watched them because I'm like, yeah, he's just went overboard. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch none of them.
Right.
I didn't want to know that person.
Right.
I wanted to know the person I know now. So I didn't
It was quite polarizing indeed, man. Like I gave no fucks. You saw me drunk, completely fucking wasted. You've seen me operate firsthand,
Yeah.
and it's not very
You
good.
FaceTimed me when I was completely plastered too. So yeah.
I'm up there. I'm up there in Shumali.
I love that place. I'm having my birthday party there.
Yeah. Shumali's, named after two doggies. Yeah. Well, anyway, man, I've been on there for a couple of hours. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pop off of here. That Q&A. So everybody, guys, if y'all want to go ahead and jump in on that, man, we'll go ahead and hit me up on Twitter. What is it? Mr. Charles M. Chill. Let me see if I can do this. All right, we're still on the phone with you. I love this iPhone 12. It is so absolutely just like simple, fast. There you go, Mr. Charles M. Chill. If you can read backwards, check that out, or hit me up on Facebook. We'll put a message on YouTube here. I'll put a little poll, and you guys just go ahead and fire off, man. Any questions for me or Dawn? With me, like I say, whatever, y'all know pretty much damn near anything anyways. But for Dawn, man, you can dig deep a little. You can dig a little bit if you want, childhood questions and stuff, but try and keep it respectful. Remember that Dawn is not exactly the spectacle that I am. Not exactly willing to become said spectacle as I am. I don't give a fuck what you know about me. I'll go out and act a fool with the camera. Charlie, check it in. Right in a fucking crowded room. I don't give a shit. But yeah, show some respect and hey, also think of something that all grandpa fans would like to know about his firstborn daughter Dawn. How about that? And then as an afterthought, you can ask questions for his secondborn too. And if there's anything else aside from us that you would like to ask, about anybody else, I won't endorse it, but I'll give you my opinions and what I feel, So, yeah, sound good to you, sis? What'd you say?
I said, just let me know when you want to do it.
Right. Yeah. Like I say, who knows? You say you start back work Monday. Might be like Sunday morning or something like that. I think Erica wants to go out and do something tomorrow. So we're not exactly sure what all is what.
Happy wife.
Huh?
Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, I know, right? It's whatever really she wants. Well, she's been talking about this damn mountain coaster. That sounds scary. It's like this fucking it's like a roller coaster built on the mountain, and you're kind of like in some kind of like go-kart. That motherfucker is.
Okay. Hey, brother, somebody asked if I could cook like Dad. What do you think?
I don't know. I never had your cooking.
You had my husband's cooking because I always work. But yes, I can cook anything you want me to cook but a fucking biscuit.
You can't cook a biscuit.
I cannot cook a biscuit. I'm not gonna lie.
You can't make the dough once you put too much water in it.
It feels like a baseball when I get done with
it. She said a baseball.
I can cook anything you put in front of my face.
That's just sacrilegious.
And shrimp with pasta is good. You should try it with cabbage and sausage. It's delicious.
Shrimp, pasta, and cabbage, says Phage Jr. Says, I love shrimp with pasta. She says, try it with cabbage.
And sausage and onions. Oh, my God.
Like what? Like shredded cabbage?
No. Take it, chunk it up, fry it, put your sausage in it, fry it with your sausage and onions, add your shrimp. It's completely 100% keto friendly, and you have no guilt of eating it. Guilt
free. That's the best part of the meal, huh?
Yes.
Oh shit. Well, Well, I got to tell you, I'm not a big fan of shrimp. You know, like I'm not a big. Every time I order it, I like take a couple of bites. You know, but to me, shrimp is like the roach of the sea.
Oh my God,
Shrimp
no.
or
I love
roaches.
crawfish. I love shrimp. I love crab legs.
Man, I can't begin to tell you how many crawfish head I seen Dad suck out.
I'm not eating the head. That's disgusting.
Man,
That's eating the sea juice.
Dad ate so much crawfish and seafood, man, by the end of it that he had this sweet seafood smell about him.
Yeah, I love it. We did a seafood boil for New Year's Eve. It was delicious.
A fish boil?
A seafood boil.
Seafood. Oh, okay. Ashlyn Flame said, "What about lobster? I can't eat lobster neither."
Lobster's nasty. It has a very distinct flavor that I just can't get out of my mouth.
it's very it's definitely got that rubbery. Seafood fishy flavor.
It's very rubbery.
Yeah, I was gonna say, to me it's almost got like an orange, like, you know, orange has that rubbery kind of pop. Yeah, you know, it's got that certain snap that just turns me off. I can't do lobster. I wouldn't consider lobster to be roach though.
Kevin tries to get
more of a scorpion
to eat raw oysters. Well, I'm not sucking shit, and that's just nasty.
Raw oysters, yeah. I mean, that's just like hawking up a loogie and then swallowing it instead of spitting it out. That's like, that's oyster right there. Anyways, man, I've got to go ahead and get off here, man. I got to smoke cigarettes and chill and play Jason, or probably just go to bed. But sis, man, I'm glad that you're able to talk. You don't sound so bad.
No, like I said, I hope I get to go home tomorrow.
Damn right.
My car is like 30 minutes away in a doctor's office.
Well, let's hope that your credit check fails and that your health insurance won't cover you and shit, because if it does, then you're gonna wake up with a freaking pipe down your throat and they're gonna be keeping you for the next 3 weeks.
Well,
while they juice that insurance, they're gonna max it out. We're sorry, Mr. Green, but your sister made a turn for the worse. I don't even want to joke like that. What the fuck, Charlie? Like, I'm telling you, I'm a bad person. I'm not, but I have bad thoughts. Automatically, I'll have weird, bad shit, and then sometimes I just say it without and with disregard to the other person's feelings, and I apologize. I think there's a certain amount of Asperger's I might have. Or Tourette's. Anyways, bless you, sister. I love you, and I'm glad that I was able to talk to you tonight.
My husband's been trying to call me for an hour.
Huh?
My husband has been calling me for an hour.
Oh, fuck. You better go take care of that then. I'm sorry, hubby. Get your wife. All right, get back to your hubby, and then we'll get in touch with you here tomorrow, and we'll figure something out.
I love you.
All right, I love you too, sis.
Bye.
Later, everyone. Don said bye-bye. I feel a little bad now, man. Like, she chose me over her hubby. Aw, he's really going to kick my ass next time he sees me now. So anyways, guys, yeah, man, that was quite an unexpected event. I didn't expect to talk to Dawn live like that tonight. But, hey, man, I'm glad that, you know, for one, she has the ability to talk, you know, that she's not so far down the hole, you know, that, you know, they've got the tube going, you know, and makes me think about my friend Kim, you know, Eileen, Kim, if y'all are watching, you know, much love to y'all ladies. And yeah, I love you guys very much. You know what I mean? My friend Kim, she was here for me when there was nobody else. There was nobody else, and yeah, somebody says something. Okay, I guess it don't matter. Whatever. Says I may have flashed my sister's number. I'm sorry if she did. When there's nothing wrong with just getting the number changed, I guess, you know. So, but yeah, you know, thinking about my friend Kim and shit, you know, like you know, sitting over there at the hospital, man, possibly with a tube down her throat and shit, you know. And you know, she was one of those people that were here for me at the point when there was nobody. You know, that day that, you know, I was at the hotel and I was ready to finally fucking confront fucking Fatty and ready to fight the world while my dad was dying in a hospital bed, you know, from his cirrhosis buildup and shit. And I was just completely confused and tired of running and had nowhere to go. And, you know, and my friend Kim was there for me, bro. And it was just so weird how I moved up here to Shelby and she ended up living, you know, not even 45 minutes away. You know, we would hang out and shit a couple of times. I would even go to her birthday party and flip hot dogs for her. A couple of years ago, I damn sure did. Charlie Chill showed up at her party and let her mingle amongst her family and friends, you know, while I sat over there burning hot dogs, man. Made hot dogs with made a fire out of fucking sticks. We didn't even have damn charcoal. They forgot the charcoal. I was like, I got it. Whipped up a fire in the grill, and I got some hot dogs going for everybody, man. And yeah, just tried my best to always, you know, repay that, you know, that love and kindness back in any way possible. You know, it's not always about money. You know, people money is not love. You know, and you know, it's about, you know, charity and kindness. You know, it's the kindness and love that come behind, you know, giving. And you know, she gave me money to get to Maine, you know, on a fixed income, you know, on unemployment, no, not unemployment, but disability. You know what I mean? And you know that you know, stretches people so tight. And she didn't give it to me; it was a loan. You know, she just, you know, I could have fucked her, but I didn't. You know what I mean? I paid it back fully, and we've been friends ever since before Dad died, 2017. You know, and you know, here she is laid up. You know, and I want everybody to know it. You know, Kim Carpenter, my friend. You know, needs all the love and prayers and strength that she can get. I'm gonna be when I lay my head down tonight. I'll think about her and I'll talk to whoever it is that's up there. You know, and just hope and pray that that things get better. You know, and if there is if there is some magic in that, you know, I would like all of y'all to maybe say a little prayer too. You know, better safe than damn sorry. Even if you don't truly believe. Like I say, with me, I feel like there is a certain belief deep down, you know, because no matter how bad things get, or when, you know, things get at their absolute worst, you know, I'm like, dear Lord, you know, God help me, you know. And then when things are going good, I may be like, you know, oh hell no, I don't know. Maybe there is, maybe there's not, you know. I try to keep myself rooted and grounded now, though, even if I'm, you know, doing well, a lot better than I was. You know what I'm saying? That things can get worse. You know what I mean? That, you know, I remember where I come from, and you know, try not to let myself get too big of a head. You know, head and bounce off of here, man. I love you all, guys. Thank you all for watching, listening to me and my sister talk tonight, and y'all keep her in y'all's prayers and keep my friend Kim in her prayers. Send us questions on Facebook, on Twitter, and I think I might maybe set up a little poll here on YouTube in a little bit for you all to message me or leave your questions there. So, anyways, guy Pedro, roll on, take care, Roy, or happy birthday, Roy. Much love to you, Roy. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for us, for always representing, and yeah, being a good friend, man. Much love to you, man. Don Vito, we thank you for it, man. Dawn of the Dead 420, man. Donald Marshall, have a great night. Rebecca Spratling, mwah, much love to you right there. Oh, much love to all you guys. The Turkish Wolf. Remember that's our, it's no longer that. It's the Turkish Wolf. Ow, wow. Just like that. Vancouver 420, Arissa Simos. Good night, homies. Trippin' Shumbi, Ashlyn Flames. Thank you so much for that idea. And yeah, definitely we'll be answering one of your questions. We got to answer one of yours since you had the idea. Kevin Zerfus. Much love to my brother, Kevin Zerfus. Thank you for joining, man. All of you guys, man, this Friday night wouldn't have been the same without you, man. You guys are awesome. I love you all. 100 even. Got 100 people here, 140 likes, man. That's awesome. I kind of like that, man. The Torkish Wolf. Yep. Anyways, all right. Yeah, man. Love you all, man. You're very welcome, Roy. You're a really good friend, and I appreciate all the love and support, man. So anyways, guys, I'm ending it here. Thank you all for watching. Much love, and we'll holler at y'all next time. Don't know when it's going to be, but it'll be soon. All right. Later, guys. Oh, my Mountain Dew.